Welcome everybody, and yeah, we're live again with the 8th round of the Shadowzone Gaming GT3 Championship Platinum Racing League. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun one again. Someone is gonna be looking to wrap up the championship here. Go over the standings, as we have in Pro in first place we have Mark Stevens, who will always be there on top of his game at every track. Silverstone, a beautiful track this weekend, with Mark Stevens on top of the championship. He can wrap up the championship here. He's looking very strong again, almost 5/10 faster than everyone else here in practice. So he is looking to wrap up the championship here. In second place we have Sam Coleman, a man who is chasing down Mark Stevens this race. In the Platinum Racing team, it is Winston Eckel representing them in the Porsche. And then we have Timu in third place at the moment in this practice. Winston is third in the championship, 80 points, pretty much out of the championship battle. But yeah, if Mark doesn't score well here, or if Mark gets spun around or something like that again here, it could be a difficult championship decider for Mark at Daytona. Remco Barlow, our AM championship leader, he's not on the track at the moment. Barry Oosterveen also in the pit lane. Davy Rietsma, also in the pit lane, our second man in the championship. Then we have Thijs Merckx. Is he out there today? Does it look like it? Thijs not in this race at the moment. Sven Merckx, he is in this. He's out on track for Platinum Racing Team. Team Championship is looking pretty comfortable for a Platinum Racing Team, PRO or Pro. Then we have Trackside Blue in second place there. Falcon Racing in third place, all very close at the top still. PRT AM Platinum Racing Team AM with 101 points, exactly the same points as let me look here. Whoa, I cannot find this now. Exactly the same points as OP Nippa Racing Red. So it's gonna be close in that fight. But yeah, we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of this practice session. And let's look on to the boys. How are they doing out there? Had some upgrades on the team. He is on a lap at the moment, Sven Merckx. Nowhere near close though to what it should be. Mark Stevens, what is he doing? Coming onto the hangar straight right now. No streakers this time round. We're gonna head into qualifying in half a minute. Pretty exciting one this, because this man, Mark Stevens, can wrap up the championship here. If everything goes right. We're heading into qualifying now. Mark Stevens, of course, the first one to be out on the racing track. No fastest lap at the moment for him. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting qualifying this. We're going to see if Mark Stevens can get that pole position rolling here, snatching that 1 point, that valuable 1 point. Which will make him extra comfortable if he wins this one. I guess if he wins this one, let me quickly check. Yes, if he wins this one, Sam Coleman, or just finishing ahead of Sam Coleman here, is enough for Mark Stevens to wrap up the championship. He can finish 9 points behind Sam Coleman here this race. If he gets pole position, he can finish 10 points behind Sam Coleman. That is big for Mark Stevens. He's now on a very fast lap. Rank a lap this is gonna be. So we have Remco Barlow, our championship leader, also out there. He's gonna start the lap in a bit. It's halfway there. Barry Oosterveen also in the Pro Championship. Can he challenge Mark Stevens? Mark Stevens is gonna round off this this lap though. He's the first one to he's gonna be the first one to cross the line with a competitive time. Set a time on the boards. See what it is in just a bit. Did a 158 in free practice. The practice before the qualifying. So we should be able to do that again here. This is gonna be for him a 59.178. We have Perry Oosterveen coming up behind him. First is Sam Coleman, 159.7. Perry Oosterveen, what is it going to be for him now? 2 minutes 8. As the TV decides to go away again. But yeah, it's Mark Stevens now on pole position. 5/10 clear of Sam Coleman. Looking to get that pole position, which will give him that one valuable point. Closest one to challenge Mark at the moment is Sam. Vincent across the line as well now. What is he gonna do? It's gonna be a 2:01.4. Vincent should be able to go quicker. He's a quick boy. Mark Stevens has been in the pits. Sam Coleman is improving though. What's it going to be for him this lap? This time around, it's going to be a 59.6, a minor improvement, a 10th, but it's something. Still, Mark Stevens is almost 5/10 clear of Sam here. Mark Stevens can keep this up for the whole race. Got to be 5/10 quicker every lap, maybe 3 with the slipstream Sam will have in the first 3 or 4 laps. This will be an easy cruise to victory for him. Mark Stevens though, on a fast lap again now. Doesn't seem like he's improving too much. Very close, and that is an off track for Mark there. Immediately aborts the lap as Sam Coleman spins as well. And we have Winston Eckel, also not on a fast lap. Daniel Murphy, he seems to be in a fast lap, just started one, 15 seconds into his run. really improving that much. Vincent is improving though. He's gonna... He's halfway through his lap. Fastest lap from Vincent at the moment is a 2:04. So there's still a lot of improvement there for Vincent. He knows he's fast. He knows he can do it. Currently improving by 0.8, which would give him, at the moment, P3. Just about P3. He can improve a little bit more. He will get that P3 easily. 0.8's improving still. See what he can do. Into the last couple of corners now. What is Vincent gonna do? Still improving by 0.8, my timing screen says. He's gonna come across the line to set a 2:02. Not improving by 0.8, but he did improve. Gives him P5 now. The man who can improve and is improving is Daniel Murphy. Improving by 0.1. 0.1 will give him absolutely nothing. We'll keep him in P4. But he'll set his marks a little bit stronger on that P4 then. As we see Remco Barlow and Perry Oosterveen very close there, 24 thousandths of a second clear from each other. Closest gap at the moment. Sven Merckx improves to pole position in the AM class. Daniel Murphy is improving by 0.2. Navarre is also improving. Oh, a little bit of a snap there. Mid corner. So what's it gonna be for him? His fastest lap time at the moment is a 2:01.3. He's gonna set a 2:01.3, but it is an improvement of thousandths. But it's something for him. Vincent Eckel also seems to be improving. Oh, he has some traffic there. Which isn't gonna help him. Mark Stevens still on pole position, 5/10. He again can't get that 58 out there, which he could in free practice. But a man who is improving very much right now is Winston Eckel, 7/10 it says. Although if that's true, then yeah, we'll have to see that. But time screen sometimes lies to me. But it is showing purple behind his name now, so I think my timer screen is right. His previous fastest lap was a 1:59.7. Oh, as he goes wide there, that's gonna ruin his run onto the Hangar Straight, which is not gonna help him to produce a fast lap. And he's also improving on his own lap now is Mark Stevens. So Winston might need this to snatch pole position from him. What is it going to be for Winston Eckel? I don't think he's improving that much. It's going to be a 1:59.6. Gets him up to P2. Just about 40 thousandths of a second between the guys. Winston Eckel snatches P2 from Sam Coleman, who isn't improving himself. Mark Stevens though, not improving right now, but it is very close. Marnix at the moment on pole position in the AM class, ahead of Sven Merckx. But he makes a mistake there. That'll hamper his lap. Winston again. Again, this man is improving. Can he give us a 58? It seems like he's doing one right now. It's going purple again. Is it going to go white there again? No, this is a perfect run onto the hanger. What is it going to give him? Does he have slipstream from the guy behind? Doesn't seem like it. He's just a little bit too far away. Winston, can this man improve? Again. Last couple of corners for him now. He's a bit deep into there. Give him the best run. It's gonna be a... What's it gonna be? A 59.8. Doesn't improve. 2 tenths short. Kalle is improving though, this man. He's just starting out on his lap. Daniel Murphy, oh, he definitely has a cut there, so that lap is gone. Vincent also improving, 5 tenths. Five tenths will give him P4 at the moment. It's definitely not too bad for Vincent. That's a position he can work from. Only 4 minutes to go in qualifying though. Can someone get that provisional pole position away from Mark Stevens, which will give him that 1 extra point? Seems like one man is improving again. Winston Eckel. Although Vincent will set his lap earlier, so we'll stay with him. He's improving almost a second. A second will give him P1 actually. So if my timing screen is right, this could be a provisional pole position run. Vincent, what is he going to do? Doesn't have traffic. Isn't deep into there. Very neat and tidy. What is it going to give him? Fastest lap at 2 minute, 0.2. He's gonna set a... It's gonna be 159.6. That is not gonna give him P2. 6 thousandths of a second slower than Winston Eckel. Winston seems to be improving as well. Ooh, has a little bit of overstay there in the last corner. What's it gonna be for him? 59.6 as well. That he had an off track there in the last corner. Vincent with a very good lap, getting P3. Sam Coleman P2 in the championship right now. He's going to be looking to improve to stay right behind his championship rival Mark Stevens. He wants to be in the front row to be able to attack Mark in the first lap maybe. Get that first place. Keep his championships hope up. At the moment, Marnix Heistra still in pole position in the AM class. Mark Stevens himself not improving. It is close though, it's very close. Someone's improving again, it says. Is Winston Eckel right behind him there is Mark Stevens. 4.5 tenths. It's Mark Stevens clear of Winston Eckel. Winston Eckel though absolutely on it this lap. Oh, but he spins on his fast lap. He was 6 tenths up, and that was a provisional pole position run. He is not going to be happy with that, although Vincent is improving again as well. But I don't think he's improving by this much. Is it going to be an improvement though? 8 tenths, 7 tenths. Is it going to give him anything? It's going to be a 59.6 for 1. Still his fastest lap though. Mark Stevens, what is he going to do? Is he going to improve? Sam Coleman improves to P2 with a 1:59.519. Still not pole position, but he gets another lap. Mark Stevens also gets another lap. Sam Coleman, what is he going to be able to do? Got that P2 there in the last second, but it is close though. Only 1/10 free of P2. Winston Eckel, he's not going to be able to get a lap in Winston, so he is clear of them. Sam Coleman is going to be looking to improve here. He is on the front row, but he ideally wants to be ahead of Mark Stevens. Oh, but he spins on his fast lap. He gave it absolutely everything, and that was a little bit too much there. So I think Mark Stevens is pretty safe here for pole position. Moment it's still Marnix Heistra in pole position in the AM class. Someone looking to challenge him is Davy Rietsma. Can he do it though is the question. Isn't improving right now. He needs an improvement of almost a second. 8 tenths, 9 tenths to be exact. Is that gonna happen though? Someone who is improving is Harry Viavainen in P14 overall at the moment. David Rietsma here. Is he gonna improve? Doesn't seem like it. 2:02. Definitely not an improvement for him. This man, is he improving? Seems like he had a horrible run onto the hanger straight there. But improving by 3 tenths. Can he snatch maybe P15 from Pepe? He needs to improve by 1.3 seconds. He is by 5 tenths right now. 7 tenths. Is he gonna get P15 here? Doesn't catch the off track. No, he isn't improving as well. Only man driving on track right now is Mark Stevens. But he seems to be gone as well now. He is not on a fast lap. So we have our starting grid. We're going to wait a minute. And then we'll go on to the formation. Beautiful lap here again by Mark. Seems like he has. No one is out on track, so Mark Stevens gets pole position again. He gets that one valuable point in the championship, so he can finish 10 points behind his championship rival, who's right behind him, Sam Coleman, and he'll still be in the lead in the or in the pro class at the end of the next round, which is the Daytona. So he will be the champion then this round. He can get the championship already here, which would be very, very nice for him. As we go now onto the grid. And let's see what we have here. We have the starting grid. So let's run through the grid then. We have on first position, we have Mark Stevens with a 1:59.178. Right aside him is, or right behind him is Sam Coleman, his championship rival. They're gonna battle it out. Hopefully it stays clean this time around. Last time at Hockenheim they had a bit of a clash in the first corner when the two started at the front row. Right behind that is on P3 Winston Eckel. Then we have Vincent on P4, Kalle in P5, Daniel Murphy P6, Timu P7 and Barry Oosterveen in P8. Then in P9 we have our pole sitter in the AM class. Well done to Marnix Heistra. P10 is our P2 in the AM class, Sven Merks. P11 Pino Kruijveld. He's very far down for a pro driver. Not his best day out in qualifying today. Then we have in P12 our third car in the AM class, Remco Barlow, a championship leader actually. In P3 there we have in P13 Luke, P14 is Davy Rietsma, P15 is Pepe Kerstens and P16 is Harry. P17 is Adrie Kerstens, and then we don't have Paul out there. Right, guys. It's time for us to go to green. As Barry Oosterveens leads the field to green, green, green. It's green for the 8th round of the PRL GT3 Championship, and it's Mark Stevens with a very good start. Behind him it's directly Sam Coleman in the Lamborghini. Winston Eckel holds P3 in the back. Oh, but he spins. We have a spinner. It's Winston Eckel. Does everyone avoid him? Oh, very close there with Marnix. Sam Coleman though right at the back of Mark Stevens. Seems like Marnix kept pole position in the AM class. Pino Kruijveld directly behind him in the BMW. Vincent right behind him, and Sam Coleman challenging Mark Stevens for first position. But that made him vulnerable for Vincent. Vincent made that position up. You saw Winston spin in front of him. Very unfortunate start there from Winston. But it seems like Mark Stevens is still in the lead though. Still trailing here. As we head now into Magazine Package Chapel, that beautiful corner combination. Behind him we have Morning still on pole, still in first place in the AM class, right behind Barry Oosterveen, absolutely pressuring him. Pino Kruijveld is behind him. He seems to be clear from Sven and Merks. The two Platinum Racing Team boys doing very good there. Timu pressuring Kalle. He's still in their own fight. There it's Barry Oosterveen and Marnix. Marnix defending from Pino. He doesn't have to, of course, because that's in another class. But at the front of the field, it seems like Mark Stevens is slowly edging away from Sam Coleman. This is the moment for Sam to capitalize on some mistakes Mark maybe makes. Mark usually stays clear of everything. He's a very consistent driver. So let's see what's going to happen for him today. At the moment, he is champion of this season. Timo behind him, Kalle. Timo overtook Kalle. That overtake is done. Oh, but he's very slippery out there on exit. Vincent, can he pressure Sam Coleman? Doesn't seem like it. These three edging away from the rest of the field. But it's still Marnix who had to let Pino Kruijveld by. Pino Kruijveld now pressuring Perry Oosterveen. As we run now onto the hangar straight. Does Pino have a run here? It looks like it is very close. And BMW has amazing straight line speed. But he's going to defend the inside though. Is he going to go around the outside? Is he going to pull this off? Is he going to keep it there? Yes, he does. Gets the room from Perry. Pino is through. Very nice action, or very nice overtake there from Pino. Now Perry directly pressured by Marnix. Doesn't get any time to reset from that. It's a little bit further behind that. We have Daniel Murphy pressuring Pepe Kerstens here. Daniel Murphy in the pro field. He had a bit of a sad start. He's going to go around the outside of Pepe Kerstens. Yeah, Pepe gives him that place. Probably the smart move to do from Pepe there. But Danny Murphy's going to have to fight back through the field. And meanwhile, at the head of the field, it's Mark Stevens who's edging away of the competition. 8/10 clear now of Sam Coleman. He's going to be very happy to take the championship one round before the end. That takes a little bit of pressure off for him. Meanwhile, Marnix Heistra being pressured now by his teammate Sven Merckx. We have a little bit further back. We have this battle. Pepe Kerstens right behind Harry here. What is he going to be able to do? Is Pepe Kerstens going to have the run here? It looks like it. He has a very, very good exit here. He pulls out to the outside here. Is he going to be able to hold it? On the outside, he brakes later. Is he going to be able to hold it? He goes around the outside. Beautiful move there from Pepe Kerstens. Absolutely amazing move around the outside. But Harry's going to come back at the inside. Pepe gives him the room. He has the inside line over here. It's the red sausage curb. That's going to give Harry a very good run onto the start-finish straight. Very, very good battle here from these two. Is Pepe going to give it down the inside here? Yes! Down Cobbs. Very, very good move here from Pepe. Harry, is he going to come back at him? These two have a ding-dong battle here. Beautiful move by Pepe there. Absolutely beautiful move there. And now Pepe can ease away a little bit from Harry. Get him out of his slipstream. A beautiful battle by these two. Meanwhile, Marnix still in first place here, right behind Perry Oosterveen, keeping up with the pro drivers. And at the front of the field, it's Sam Coleman who can keep up with Mark Stevens. Seems like Mark doesn't have the edge he had in qualifying. Vincent right behind that, losing a little bit per lap. Fastest lap at the moment is in the hands of Mark Stevens, I want to say. Yes, in the hands of Mark Stevens. 1:59.7. Last lap was 1:10 quicker than Sam Coleman behind him. Still Mornings being pressured here by Sven. Mornings himself pressuring Perry Oosterveen. It would be nice for Mornings if he could get through here on Perry. Perry's not going to let that happen because right in front of Perry is Pino Kruijveld in the BMW, also in the Pro Class. Oh, he's going to dive down the inside. No, he isn't. Thinks the better of it. Mornings doesn't have to fight this, but he wants a little bit of cleaner to get away from Sven, I think. That's why he's trying so hard on Perry here. Doesn't seem to get through. He's making it clear that he wants to pass. Perry isn't going to let that happen. Very close here from these two guys. Oh, and Morning seems to be so much neat and tidier there. Morning's right behind him now in the slipstream. He's going to pull out to the inside. Oh, very late move to the outside there. Did he keep it on the track? Yes, he did, but that hampered his run. He's going to go around the outside. He has to look for Sven behind him. Oh, very close. Sven, he has to defend now from Sven. Does that successfully, but that was the chance for him to get around the outside of Perry Oosterveen. Decided to go to the outside very late. Had to lift off there. One on the inside. That closed. Oh, we have a spinner here in the form of Marnix. Our class leader spins. Excuse me, I'm gonna go back. There it is. Does he get a touch is the question. I'm gonna look back at that one time. No, he just spins on himself. Mornix. Very sad for him here. He's gonna look to get back from that, but now it's Sven Merckx in the AM lead. Closest battle on track now is Winston Eckel with his comeback drive through the field. Has now come onto the AM Championship leader, Remco Barlow. He's not going to let him pass easily. Not sure about that. It's sad that Winston spun. He seemed to have the pace of Sam as well. Is he going to try something down the inside here? That would be a big move. Squeezes him tight. It seems like Remco Barlow gives him that position. He's up to 9th, can now chase down that guys in front of him, Sven Merckx. The last one to overtake from the Anfield, and then he's up to Perry again. Meanwhile, at the head of the field, it's Mark Stevens, edging clear of everyone else it seems like. Sam Coleman just not able to keep up at the moment, still within a mistake window. So if Winston makes a mistake, or if Mark makes a mistake, Sam is directly behind him to capitalize on that. It seems like we have our first retirement as well in the form of Adrie Kerstens. Sad that he had to retire. Battle on track right now. This is for second place in the AM class. It's Navarre Luke pressurizing Remco Barlow, the AM championship leader. Oh, Pino into the pits. Why is that? Why is Pino into the pits? Does he have a drive-through? I think he does, for exceeding the X limit. No, he doesn't. He's gonna make a pit stop. Oh, and he overshoots his box as well. Doesn't have the best time right now. Let's look on to this man. Marnix Heistra. He's gonna be fuming about that spin. Did it himself. He's currently still P5 in the AM Championship though. But I guess this is why these guys are AM. They're just not as consistent as the pro guys. They're quite there on pace, very much there, but they just don't have the consistency yet. Sven Merckx though still pressurizing, or he's been overtaken now by Winston Eckel. Maybe you can follow him now, stay in the slipstream, follow him through. It's gonna help him. Pepe Kerstens also having a very good race. Normally he's quite far behind, but he's only 14 seconds behind now. Daniel Murphy, he is in 6th place in the AM class right now. A very good race from him at the moment. Looking to improve further in the next 15 minutes, but it's this man, Mark Stevens, who is just a little bit away from, just 15 minutes away from his championship. He's just edging clear now. So we are now Gonna now ramp up the volume a bit. If you are there, just ramp up the volume a bit. We're gonna give it a good crank now for a lap to stay with Winston or with Mark Stevens. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that one. It seemed like a very enjoyable lap with Mark Stevens. As always, a very enjoyable lap with Mark Stevens. But we have the reason why Pino Kraveld pitted. He said he felt sick, so hope you get well soon, mate. And yeah, very sad to hear that. This morning's Heistra now improves. He overtook Davy Rietsma. Gonna take a replay on that. He's gonna dive down the inside. No! Davy Rietsma just went wide. That's how he overtook. So waiting on the mistake there, Mornings Heistra. Yeah, very good there from him. Mornings improving to P4, almost on the podium again in the AM class. The podium is only 3.3 seconds ahead of him. Ahead of him it's Navarre and Remco Barlow battling it out. With only 10 minutes or 9 minutes to go in this race. Very close, these guys. Very, very close. Seems like Navarre has been stuck behind him for quite a long time now. Is he going to be able to get a run this time though? That's the question everyone asks right now. A little bit of a voice crack there. Mornings Heistra lurking in the background there, getting ever closer to that P3 and P2 again. And right ahead of that, Mornings has a chance to get P1 back in the AM class. Because Sven Max is just ahead of this. See him there, Morningside. He's eager, he's hungry for a podium in the AM class. With only 7 minutes to go, he has to get lucky with passing the guys ahead of him. Only 3/10 again. Very, very close between those guys. He also had a very good comeback drive. 2.3 seconds now behind Perry Oosterveen. Barry finally has created that gap he wanted to get a little bit of, to take the pressure off from behind him. But Winston is giving it absolutely everything. 2 seconds to Perry. He seems to be faster. Mornings gained 1 second that last lap and a half a second on Sven Merckx, first position in the AM class. So improving very much, winning the red sausage curve. That's the fastest way, Winston. Still getting ever closer to Perry Oosterveen ahead of him. Last lap, 1 second faster. He's giving it absolutely everything. Winston Eckel eager to get that P6 overall and in the pro class. With 5 minutes to go. He has a lot of time to still do that. Seconds behind him now. Mate, what is on with those voice cracks? Pepper Kersten's also looking for, I think, a season best result. In 5th place in the AM class right now. Can keep this up. That will be a very, very good result from him. It's Winston Eckel absolutely pressurizing Barry Oosterveen here. Winston has the slipstream from Barry Oosterveen, so he is going to be gaining on this on the hanger straight, which is going to help him, yes. And he is now right behind him. Winston Eckel going to be looking for an overtake on Perry Oosterveen. This is going to be very tight. Mark Stevens almost 3 seconds clear now of everyone else. He is looking very strong for that championship, but Winston Eckel is all over the back of Perry here. Is Perry going to be able to hold this for another 3 minutes? It seems like Winston has the overspeed he needs to overtake Perry here. But catching someone is one thing, overtaking is another. As we see behind that all three, Remco Barlow, Navarre Luke and Marnix Heistra, are catching up to Sven. Does Sven have some pace issues here? Yes, Winston Eckel is going to try it around the outside here, maybe the inside for the next corner. He's going to hang it around the outside. That's going to be tricky. Is Winston going to put his car there? Oh, it's very close between the two guys, but they leave each other room. Winston is half a car ahead. He is ahead of Perry Oosterveen there. Beautiful overtake by Winston Eckel. and that gives him P6 just at the end of the race. It gives him P6. Beautiful comeback drive still from Winston Eckel, but it could have been so much more. But what could have been should have been. It wasn't to be today for Winston. But Sven Merckx seems to have pace issues here as Marnix is not able to catch up as fast as he did in that one lap to Navarre ahead of him. As Mark Stevens is now on the last lap. This man has got everything thrown at him this championship. Spins in the first lap, contact in the first lap. He got through everything, and this is the last lap of the season, or for in this race for him. This is going to decide if he's going to be champion or not. Sam Coleman, his nearest rival, is 2.8 seconds behind him. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to do anything about this. Even if he finishes ahead of Mark now, it's not going to be enough for Sam to keep his championship's hope up for the last race at Daytona. Mark Stevens now, half a lap to go for him. Is he gonna hold this and get that championship that he oh so dearly wants? Magnussen back, it's Chapel now to go. Then the hanger straight. For the last time, onto the hanger straight he comes. Still 2.7 clear of Sam Coleman. It looks like Mark Stevens is clear here. He just has the last couple of corners to go. We won't say it yet. Going into the last corner now is Mark Stevens, and I think we can say it now. He is our Platinum Racing League Season 3 champion. Beautiful championship by him as Sam Coleman finishes in second, but this is the man of this season. Mark Stevens finishes Silverstone in first to be the champion of this season.
Can't hear you, mate, but
congrats to Mark Stevens. Beautiful race by him. And he gets the championship. Sam Coleman finishes second there.
Mark.
Vincent in third.
Thank you.
Very good race from him again. As the guys are, just having a nice chat with each other. Congrats to Winston Eckel. I thought he spun again there. Sven Merckx is our AM class winner this race. Remco Barlow in third. Now Luke in fourth. Marnix Huistra got a beautiful comeback drive still to finish third. Only 3 seconds behind Sven Merckx there in P1. But it wasn't enough for Marnix Huistra. Beautiful race from everyone. But Mark Stevens is our champion of this season. Congrats to him. Very good season all along. We'll get the standings out there now.
Remember post-race interviews?
So we have here the results of this race. Mark Stevens ahead of Sam Coleman. Vincent in third. Fourth we have Timu. Very good race from the guys. Still no one in the interview room, so we'll wait a second on them. think the boys are in the wrong waiting room. But yeah, we'll go on to a man who won't be as happy with the result of today, and that is Marnix. Marnix, welcome.
Hi.
Marnix, you had a beautiful race up until that spin. Can you tell us what
Yeah.
happened there?
Well, I lost concentration, and I missed my braking mark, and I lost the rear, and got into a spin. That was really unfortunate. And yeah, I managed to drive back at the back of Remco and Navarra, but wasn't there wasn't enough time to overtake them. Maybe if I had like 10 minutes more, it would be perfect, and I would have overtaken the others as well, and spin as well, because I gained like 5 seconds in 15 minutes, so 3/10 a lap. So yeah, that's quite not what I wanted, and I think I was quickest of the AM field, so that was really unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely. You had some pace out there today.
Yep.
So sad from the spin, but great race from you, buddy, and thanks for the interview, man.
Thanks, you too. Cheers.
Well. Let's go on to our third placed car in the pro class. Vincent, welcome.
Thank you.
Seemed like you had a very good race there today. Just didn't quite seem to have the pace of the two guys ahead.
No, I was struggling a bit with the car. I had some understeer in the low speed corners and some oversteer in the high speed corners, but yeah, still happy with P3. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You had some good pace out there today. Is this one of your favorite tracks?
Not really, but it's not a bad track. I like driving on it, but not for too long.
Well, congrats on the result today, man, and thanks for the interview.
Yes, thank you.
Well, we'll go on to our first place car in the AM class. Sven, welcome.
What's up?
You had a very good race out there today. Maybe a bit lucky with
Monix.
Marnik spinning out there, but yeah, crazy pace, man. Tell us.
Yeah, it was quite good. I was managing. I was on the team radio with Monix. I was like, we are 4/5 of AM class. So it was like, yeah, that's gonna be easy one too. So take it easy. And yeah, he wanted to pass Perry, I think, and he dropped it. And yeah, it was just easy drive and take it home.
Yeah, seemed like you guys had some, yeah, just a little bit more pace than Perry in the beginning, but after
Yeah.
that you dropped off, and you dropped off.
Yeah,
to,
massively.
I think
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tires were gone at like lap 7.
Yeah, so it wasn't the drive home mode, it was just the tires that were gone.
Yeah, also. Yeah.
Well, great result from you out there today, man. Congrats on the win in the AM class, and thank you for the interview.
Yes, sure.
Our second placed car and our championship leader in the AM class still. Remco Barlow, welcome, buddy.
Hey Dan, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, you?
Yeah, I'm good as well. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, very good result there from you this race, especially with the last race being at Daytona and still in the lead of the championship. So yeah, you're gonna look forward to Daytona.
Yeah, it's been a great season. So last race, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully the win for the class for the championship. So I hope so.
Yeah, you had Luke, I think, behind you for more than half of the race. He was pressurizing you from behind. How did you keep him behind?
Yeah, I just focused on the acceleration out of the turn, out of the corner. So yeah, if you do it right, then slipstream isn't enough to overtake. So
A little bit
yeah,
of Max Verstappen Barcelona tricks there.
yeah, sort of, yeah. It's just yeah, be faster out of the turn, and they just can't overtake you. Well, it's really hard to overtake then. So I just did that, and it worked. So yeah.
Yeah, congrats, man. Smart defending, great race from you, great result. Heading into the last race as a championship leader. Good luck out there, and thanks for the interview.
Yeah, thank you, man, and yeah, see you next week.
We go on to our third place Amcar then. Welcome.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Yeah, you were behind Remco Barlow there for, I think, more than half of the race.
It was like the whole race. Like, yeah, he did like a really good job. Like, we had like perfectly even pace throughout the race. I was looking for opportunities to pass, but that never happened. But I'm happy I got like a clean race, managed to get third. Hopefully, I got a shot at the top 5 at Daytona now. But I'll see after the standings get posted.
Yeah, definitely great race from you out there. You seem to pressurize Remco there, but he didn't make the mistake.
Yeah, he was really good at like keeping his pace, making sure I didn't have any opportunities. He made like no major mistakes. Like every time I made a tiny mistake, I mean like every time he made his tiny mistake, I made a tiny mistake and vice versa. It was very fun. Even though I couldn't pass him in the end, but it was still a very good battle between us. I felt like. So good job on him.
Yeah, definitely. It was a very enjoyable battle to watch, man.
Thank you.
Great result out there from you today, and thank you for the interview.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
And we go on to a man who seemed like he had the pace today to finish in the top 3, but yeah, threw it away quite early on in the race. Winston, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I did throw it very early away, so yeah.
Yeah, sad you had that spin there. You seem to have a lot of pace catching up to Perry there in the last minutes.
Yes. Yeah, the pace was there, so the car was good, and I was a bit confident in qualifying as well. So yeah, I had a lot of fun, but yeah, and to turn 1, the run, because Mark went very early for the start. He had a very good start and timed it at the exact good point. And then Vincent was really close to me, so at the back. So I tried to carry a little bit more speed. Yeah, and then cold tires, turn 1, and then the body roll of the Porsche while lifting. And then I hit the cross on entry. Was my mistake, and then I was very happy just start trying to hold the brakes and just stay in the middle of the track, so don't move, so everyone could drive around me. So it was very nice to see that I didn't get collected. And after that, it was just like a recovery drive, but still I had a lot of fun during that recovery dive, because also with catching up to Perry, catching up to Sven, catching up to Davey Redsman as well, to all the other drivers also in the AM class. But yeah, I know that I'm not racing them, but still, they won't give their position away. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and especially with Perry in the last laps, it was quite satisfying to drive around the outside of Cops there. So
yeah, definitely.
yeah, I had a lot of fun.
A lot of things going wrong there at that spin, I can hear. But did they make it easy for you, the AMP class drivers?
Well, some drivers did, like Sven. Let me just pass from I'll just get the slipstream and just trying to catch Perry, because Perry's in the pro class, so it was a little bit I tried to catch him. But what was it? Navarre, Lucy, and Davey didn't make it so easy for me. So I need to go to the back of them and trying to get for an overtake. So it was sometimes neck and neck, and sometimes a little bit over the limit, but still, it was still a fun recovery drive, and I enjoyed Silverstone.
Yeah, definitely. We enjoyed it as well, seeing you absolutely cut through the field there. Amazing result from you out there. Could have been more, but just wasn't your day, man. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, it wasn't my day, but I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Dan, and have a nice evening.
Then we have our second placed car in the pro standing. Sam, welcome.
Evening.
Again, a very good race there, staying at the back of Mark in the beginning of the race, but just didn't quite seem to have the pace there at the end. Tell us how you managed to keep.
Yeah, I had a decent start, and like I say, was able to just about keep up with Mark for the first 4 or 5 laps, and then it's just like tire, like just I just had no tire management. Basically, I just couldn't manage my tires as well as Mark, and yeah, he was just like obviously overall quicker over the course of the race, and yeah, thoroughly deserved the win and the championship as well.
Yeah, seems like that's a team with the tires for you. Is it the car or is it your driving style?
Maybe a bit of both, but probably more my driving style. It's probably a bit too aggressive for GT3. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm happy with how I've done this season, being best of the rest, other than Mark. But yeah, I think it's just something. Maybe I just need to try and be a little bit smoother, and then hopefully get a bit more speed.
Yeah, definitely. A good race out there from you today. Next race at Daytona. You won't have the championship to fight for, sadly. Mark got that today, and you have no pressure from behind in the championship as well. So, just an easy race for you that time around.
No, I'm still going to try and push for the win. Like you say, okay, I've got nothing to fight for, but yeah, I still want to try and do as best as I can every race, and yeah, I'll still fight for P1 as though I've got something to fight for. So
yeah, definitely. Well done out there today, man, and thank you for the interview.
cheers, mate. Congrats again, Mark. Well deserved, mate.
Well. And now we have a man who made his name this season. Mark, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, congrats on the championship. Again, another win out there for you today. A very dominant win again. Tell us.
Yeah, it was
how
fun
it
race. Thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, it was a good race. I wanted that pole position because for the same as Hockenheim, if you're on the next to the first one, yeah, if you start here outside of the corner and I don't have triple screen, so I can't see when the number one goes. So I wanted that pole position. From there on, it was just managing tires.
Yeah. Really well done for you this whole season, man. Is there any highlight from this season that you want to point out?
That's a difficult one. I think Imola, where I started third and finished first. And I think the first race, Brazil, Interlagos. I didn't know what to expect, and it went really well. So yeah, that was really fun. Turn 1 Hockenheim was also really fun.
Yeah, good recovery dive there from you. Any great any favorite overtake you had this season?
Yeah, I started most of the times at pole, so I didn't have really much overtakes. But
yeah, I was gonna say that.
yeah, in Hockenheim I had some fun overtakes, so don't have really a highlight. But yeah, there was just pushing head down and pushing. So yeah, I want to thank Sam. He had a great pace again. It was a fun battle, and yeah, I hope to see him again.
Yeah, don't know if you are watching the stream. If not, I'll pass the congratulations from Sam on to you. And yeah, well done on the championship. Well done this race. Great result again, and thank you for the interview, man.
Yeah, thanks for the host, and yeah, see you next week.
Yeah, enjoy the party.
Thank you.
Well, everyone, that was it then. A very great race again. With Mark, yeah, getting that championship there. And yeah. Again, thank you guys for watching. Everyone, stay safe. And yeah, from all the PRL League drivers, from all the PRL team members, from the whole PRL community, thank you for watching. Stay safe. For me, the PRL community, and everyone else watching here, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the last round next week at Daytona.